Hey, solid Mustang, how's everybody doing? And one of my favorite guns in this game, the MP5. MP5 is an excellent choice. It's an excellent rushing gun. Good power, good distance for the SMG. It is a killing machine. It's very controllable, and overall just has a really good feel. Doesn't take a lot to get a good feel for this gun. It doesn't do a lot to where it's going to mess with you. There's not a lot of kick that's going to mess with you. It feels kind of the way the gun should. And really easy control, great hip fire, steady aim is pretty much a must in this. Pretty much nothing or no-go, I guess you should say, for it is the ACOG. Don't put an ACOG. I know I've got one on here now. I'm just showing it. But, yeah, I gotta show you. But with an ACOG, you're kind of down to a burst. And in reality, it's just not a very good way to fight with an ACOG on an SMG. Now, maybe you can use it to help your recon ability. By, taking a look around, you can look and see. Maybe you're playing a map like Overgrown, you put an ACOG on your SMG. But really, I don't see much of a point to doing that. I really don't. And don't ask me what happened there in that clip. I'm not saying it's not a perfect gun. But it is a very, very good gun, and can definitely do a lot to it. Love to know how that guy got behind me right there. I looked that way. I swear I looked up that way. There's no way he had to come up behind me. Anyway, better options are not to be 3 feet from a shotgun when he shoots it, but would be a red dot. And my favorite way of doing it is the silencer. Silencer does take away some range, but really, from the areas where you should be fighting, it shouldn't make much of a difference at all. It should make no difference for you and what you're doing. Watch me totally screw this up. But you should be able to get in close with the SMG and really do some work with this gun. It's very fast, very stable. Very accurate, good distance for the SMG, the most distance, second most in firepower, or stopping power on its own, damage, however you want damage. Second most to AK-74U, but versus the AK-74U, it outranges it in rate of fire, it outranges it in range, it outranges it, it just has a better feel. Not saying the AK-74U isn't a good gun. It is a good gun. But I think the MP5 is just a little better. So I think this is the top dog in the SMG world. And yeah, of course I put it on the last stand. One thing on this, with the 30-round mag, you will rip through ammo pretty quick. It does take a few to get people down. Not saying you can't, let loose with people, but as you can see, usually it's 1 or 2 people a clip, and you're having to reload. So I got caught looking. The one good way to really combat somebody who's using an MP5 is distance. That's probably the best way. Snipers obviously going to be shooting from distance. M16, shoot from a distance. So when you're running around with the MP5, shoot a little higher, like that. I have a bad habit of my gun pointing a little down. It gives you a little clearer sight. I don't know, it's kind of a natural tendency, but if you shoot higher, you kill faster. Shocker. This gun's good for headshots too, by the way. But if you're really trying to combat somebody with the SMG, get some range, get get out of there and get away from them. So double tap on this is okay. It's doable, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's a little tough because the rate of fire just goes up so much. So there is an SMG I like with double tap, but it's not this one. So my favorite way to do it is the UAV jammer or stopping power with the silencer, and then steady aim. And I use bandolier a lot with the with this gun, for the simple fact of I know I'm going to be running a little thin on ammo, so I'm going to want to be able to pick it up. So I do run some bandolier with this thing too. I mean, you can see how quickly 30 rounds with a double tap runs out. It doesn't take long. So anyways, that is the MP5. Like I said, probably the best SMG in the game. That's my opinion. Of course, a lot of yours, but it's a very, very good gun and very useful. Very useful for rushing. And you can get around silently picking off people, get in behind their flanks. It's a lot of fun. You can run up a good, good kill count. So next up will be the Scorpion. And as always, I've got your 6.